So once you've written your plan, you're going to review with other people and align. I've kind of alluded to this before, so this won't be very long, but the basic idea is take the plan. The simple thing you can do if you're offline, like if you're not in the meeting, is send it to them and have them put notes, put comments in there. Use a Google Doc, have them put comments and questions in there, come back and review it later on. And as you collect these together, these questions and comments, you'll be able to address them and improve the plan, and people will feel part of this plan. The key is making sure the plan is short and easy to understand. The second key is to make sure that people feel comfortable asking you to explain parts of the plan, right? Especially if if you're in a technical area or an area with lots of jargon, you need to be able to explain marketing to an engineer or vice versa, right? At least at this level, right? And this is why you don't need to go into the detail. You just need to have the right amount of information there. So you're reviewing this and you're reviewing each other's plans. And as you're doing so, because they're small enough, you can keep them all in your head and you can understand, okay, well, these big pieces, they're going to fit together and we need to coordinate this part here. How do we coordinate this? And now you're coming up with problems, or with these things, we've got a dependency and there's too many things in that team we depend on. Now we have to adapt, and someone has to adapt to different parts of the plan. And maybe you have to go back and reset the OKRs to be able to do things that are realistic. Right, but by having this conversation with easy to use plans, you can go over the plans and you can align and you can surface a lot of these problems and resolve some of them. Some of them you put into the risks bucket and you address them during the quarter, because you don't have to do all of the work at the start. You just have to get somewhat aligned, ready to go, and be aware of the risks and the problems, and then start to work through them. So during your quarter, you are working through them. So that's basically the simple way of doing plan. What we've talked about is the planning, creating the plan. The planning habit fits into the execution cycle, because you've got the writing the plan before you start, and then you are going to go through and you review the plan every week. Now we're going to have a bonus video which is going to talk about some of the problems you have with ownership.